We mentioned the Nationals team playing a team that had won 107 games, Houston. But the Nationals beat the Dodgers along the way here, who had won 106 games. And their manager had been preaching all season long, stay in the fight. And as we welcome Davey Martinez, thanks so much, first of all, for staying and waiting to chat with me here. I asked the difference between staying in the fight and finishing the fight. How do you differentiate that as you go home up 2-0?
Hey, well, you know, everything for us stays status quo. But we're in it now, you know, and we believe, you know, once we got here, you know, we got to finish what we started. And at the end, you know, hopefully we could say, hey, we won the fight.
Sure, there is so much that goes into winning a game, and in the end, like 12-3 is a score over my shoulder. It looks like a blowout. But in the 6th inning, you got Strasburg out there battling, man, and he gets through that. Then Suzuki hits that homer in the 7th. What's the outburst of emotion like in this dugout with this team as you guys just busted open and are able to beat Cole and Verlander back-to-back in their building?
You know, Verlander's pitching really well. It was tough scoring runs, tough getting guys on base. Games 2-2, Strauss just had got out of a tremendous inning, kept us in the ball game, and here we go. Suzuki gets up, gets a fastball to hit, hits it over the fence. We go up 3-2, and the boys just, you know, erupted after that. But sometimes it's just one little thing that works that gets the boys ready to go, wound up, and here we go.
Something I've talked about, David, as I've watched you guys this summer, and I'm not asking you to be a psychiatrist, but you're with these guys every day. It feels like people genuinely enjoy each other. They enjoy staying in the fight. They enjoy the homers. They enjoy the celebrations after the homer. How much of that is in this success, do you think?
Oh, a lot. A lot has to do with, you know, when we were going bad, you know, I spoke to the guys and I told them, hey, you know, one thing we got to do is not point any fingers, you know, believe in each other. Everything happens in this clubhouse. Everything stays in this clubhouse, and we'll turn around. You know, we'll start getting our guys healthy. Our pitching staff is good. I said, we'll turn this around. You know, I didn't know what the outcome would be, but I knew I had a bunch of guys that wanted to play for each other, play for the city of Washington, and here we are today. You know, game 2 down and going to game 3 up 2-0.
It's late, and I know you guys want to get back to D.C., but I do have a question to that. That's where I'm from. You know, I grew up in that area, and I've got so many friends and my family members that I know are so excited. In your mind, what do you imagine that scene looking like? The first World Series game they've had in forever, and you're up 2-0. Paint the picture for me. What's it look like? Oh,
hey, I'll tell you what right now. I mean, we've been through the wild card game there, and it was crazy. We've been through, we've been through, you know, a game where we clinched to get here and beating St. Louis, and it was utterly amazing. So I couldn't even imagine what it's going to be like, you know, when we get back this week and play in front of our home fans. I mean, everywhere we go now, even here, you know, we had fans here, you know, rooting us on. So it's been awesome. You know, I call them the 26th man, and they showed up, and they're rooting us on.
The beautiful thing is you don't have to imagine it. You get to live it Friday night and this weekend as you go home with a chance. So safe travels home. I really appreciate you hanging out late. Congrats on the great start, all right?
Hey, you got it. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.